So the other day we were in the blueberry patch. 2 days ago, not a speck of snow. Yesterday we were in the raspberries, blackberries, and sour cherries. Not a speck of snow. And today we have a nor'easter, expecting somewhere between 4 and 8 inches, which leads to some shoveling on our part. So we shoveled the path from the garage to our door and then away from the house. Quite a bit of snow here where we shoveled away from the house. And now we're going to get our snowblower out and we'll blow this out. Where it's piled high from where I shoveled away from the house, I'll only go half the width of the machine just so I don't clog it up. Our snowblower is great, but that's a lot of snow for any snowblower. Our snowblower is an attachment to our walk-behind tractor, our BCS. Our model is a 722 harvester, and we have it set up with the quick hitch couplers. You can see right here on the tractor, this is where the snowblower actually attaches. This is the PTO, or power takeoff unit. And we can flip this up and we can take the snowblower off and put a different attachment on. We had the BCS, bought it probably about 4 years ago. We wanted the tiller, but we also got the bush hog attachment, and we've been happy with both of those. The bush hog attachment will work great in a garden. It's not something you want to do large areas of land with. You'll want a traditional tractor and traditional bush hog. We also have a cultivator attachment, a dibbler attachment. That's for making holes in the soil or making holes through black plastic mulch. And we got the dibbler and the cultivator attachment from Earth Tools, from Joel from Earth Tools. Great company. It's got a lot of attachments to BCS and Gorillo walk-behind tractors. And this is the snowblower attachment. We've been very happy with it. We decided to get the snowblower attachment with it because we already had the walk-behind tractor. And I really didn't want a snowblower just taking up space in the garage, not having the engine used for 6 months of the year or more, and just have to maintain that engine. With the walk-behind tractor, we get to use the engine all year, and we only have the one engine to maintain. So I can service it myself, or if I bring it back to the dealer, just have the one engine to have serviced. And it doesn't take up as much space in the garage. The tractors have some really nice features. So you have the power takeoff for the clutch on this side, and it's got the kill switch on top. So if you're using it, the machine gets away from you, your hand lets go, it shuts right off. Underneath is the clutch engagement, so you can turn the clutch on and off, or power takeoff engagement. On the right is your forward and reverse. This is in neutral currently, and your throttle control. The handle underneath is not a brake. It's actually to move the handlebars. The handlebars will swing left and right. With a snowblower attachment on, it won't swing to the right because of the adjustment for the snowblower. BCS advertises it as a snow cannon, meaning it really throws the snow. And then for the 722, the harvester, if I have it in second gear, it throws it pretty good. Even in first gear, or what's considered low gear, it throws it really well. So I like the fact that I have only one machine to maintain. It doesn't take up as much space for storage, and it's got a nice snowblower attachment as well. So I've been happy with the BCS. I know there's a lot of debate on whether they're worth it. If you're working small acreage, it's probably worth it to you. You know, I'm not saying it will replace a traditional tractor. I don't care what size tractor you have. If you have a tractor with a bucket on the front, you can find a lot of uses for that. These walk-behind tractors really aren't meant to replace those. They just kind of fill a void between, someone that doesn't really need a rototiller and the people that need a big tractor or even a utility tractor. This fills that void in between. So you could use this to work an acre or more of ground or less, but you're not going to do 10, 15 acres with it. It's just not designed for that. Great for hills and small amounts of land. And I've been very happy with the machine itself. They always start right up. They do have a choke, but you choke them and they start right up. The really smooth running machines. They're made in Italy, and they're kind of like the Ferrari of rototillers. BCS advertises the best tiller on earth. They're really good tillers. Been very happy with it. We've had Troy-Bilts in the past, the old style Troy-Bilts, the ones that were made before they were bought out by different companies. And even those, compared to those old Troy-Bilts, these things are workhorses. Hit large rocks. They haven't stalled out on me. It's just been a good machine. So very happy with it. And probably the biggest advantage of these BCSs is the fact that they're not belt driven. They're gear driven. So you're not constantly having to worry about a belt, replacing belts. And like I said, I've had mine for about 4 or 5 years. Haven't had any issues with the gears whatsoever. So it's a great machine. We'll fire it up and we'll throw some snow.